Wow, this is Penang, or Penang, as what the locals say it, known for food, scenery, beaches, and great Airbnbs. But before I take you through the food capital of Malaysia, let us start from the very beginning. Our Penang journey had to start with borrowing a car from that person. It's a Peradua Aruz, and we were leaving at 3 a.m. But first, OTD. Yes, I wanted to look as Malaysian as I could. No offense, but I'm still trying to get their fashion right. But this is the best way that I could, and of course, matching masks. So 3 a.m. is when we're leaving, right? So this is us. So I'm going with my friends. It's the first time that I'm going to Penang. So it's kind of dark on the road, but this is how we are going to start. So, ta-da! Cut to morning in Penang. So this is the toll gate on where we're going to start the journey to the bridge of Penang. Yeah, sure. The journey was like 6 hours ago. Yes, depending on how many stopovers you're gonna have or the traffic, it's usually 4 to 6 hours. And believe it or not, going back, it took us 8 hours because it had massive traffic jam on the road. So we are approaching the bridge to Penang. This is roughly 13.5 kilometers or meters. Yeah, sorry. And this is the bridge that connects the mainland to the island of Penang. So if you look at it, it reminds me of the Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge because it's just a very huge body of water connected by a very beautiful bridge. So later on, you will see that the end of the bridge would have these sail-like structures that would welcome you to the town of Penang. So just a little bit of background. So based on what I heard, Penang is known for many things. It's regarded as the Pearl of the Orient, the food capital of Malaysia, where there's also sandy beaches, and there's also two very popular towns. That's Georgetown and Batu Ferringhi. So Georgetown is where the malls are, and it's usually the industrial and commercial area, and then Batu Ferringhi is where the beaches are and mostly, the night markets and all that. But we're gonna go ahead and explore Penang in roughly 24 hours. So this is Penang now. So if you can see, there's a mix of residential and commercial buildings, and also you would see the first mall that welcomes us, and it's the First Avenue Mall. So if you would get to look at the roads, it would seem like a normal town, just like how we have in most places. But first, breakfast. So we are going to have breakfast at Restaurant Dim Sum, wherein you get the feel of eating unlimited dim sum because you just have to get it from the counter. I mean, it's a self-serve thing, and then they bill you by the plate by how much you could eat. So these are all the selections. There's different types of dim sum. There's fried, there's steamed, there's sweet, there's savory. There's so many things to choose from, really. And it's quite hard to choose as well. So I just took what I think I would want, and let's see where that would take me. So this is bird's nest soup. I got egg tart. I got, shrimp roll, taro puff, and hakao. No judgment, please. Yes, I'm also tasting each one of them. This all costed 29 ringgits, and it's not that bad really because, breakfast, right? It's the experience, so you just have to go through it. After breakfast, what we did was we strolled along Lebu Armenian. This is where the street art installments are. So they say that there's more than 1,000 street art installments in Penang, and just looking for each one is a tour in itself. So yeah, it was very hot in Penang, so we didn't want to go ahead and look for it, and we got hungry again. So we were looking for a nice cafe where we could sit down, drink cold coffee or hot coffee, and have dessert, cakes, or whatever. But yeah, see, more photos. So while walking, we saw this China house. It's kind of one of the best found cafes in Penang, because not only is it a cafe, but it's also a game place, a gallery, an art gallery, and also they have different types of teacups and teapots that are sold as well. So if you can see, the different desserts are heavenly. So we went around. We couldn't figure out where we would want to sit because there's really just so many areas to choose from depending on how you want your background to be on your photos. See, they even used old menus as decor and old art and paintings done by maybe the customers. I'm really not sure. So we finally found the place that we wanted to stay because there's a huge mirror behind this, and this is their menu. It's quite pricey really, but let's just see how it tastes like. When it comes to the desserts, the coffee, it's good, but I ordered an espresso milkshake and I wasn't really that happy about it because I asked if it was made of ice cream. They said yes, but no, it's just cold coffee, really. So after dessert, we just went directly to the beach while waiting for our Airbnb check-in. So this is the way going to Batu Ferringhi beach. We chose an Airbnb that's really by the beach so that while waiting we can just lounge in the beach and just, spend our time at the beach while waiting for check-in, because after check-in we're just gonna put down our bags, maybe have lunch, and then go around the city. So we found our Airbnb and we're just trying to find a place to park because we wanted to go to the beach. Now we're in the beach. As you can see, they have sandy beaches. It's kind of beigey, not white, not dark, not black, not brown, but yeah, good enough, right? So this is our Airbnb. It's very modern, kind of retro kind of vibe. It also has a balcony that's overlooking the mountains. Yeah, I just wanted to show that because I wanted to have that in the condo, but no, it never happened, right? So it had 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, had a very huge living room, and it also had a laundry area, a kitchen with an oven, a microwave, basically everything that you needed for a long time stay, but too bad we're just staying overnight. So after putting down our stuff, we tried to go around and tried to ask if the pool was open, but no, it was still closed because of the situation. So we went on a stroll and then looked for a place to eat and ended up eating at this Lebanese restaurant just downstairs. It was kind of posh. The prices was okay. The prices were okay, but the food was just so because when I went to Dubai, I also ate in a Lebanese restaurant, and I think that had more legit taste to what it was. But of course, I'm not an expert, right? So who knows which is more genuine than what, but I know that it was just more tasty, the Lebanese restaurant that I ate at Dubai. So this is the menu. As you can see, it's kind of pricey, but it's okay because if you get to look at the serving, oh my gosh, the serving was really huge. So yeah, I'm focusing on the decor now. because it feels like, Hermes-ish with the horses and the golds and the blues and the, oranges and all that. So this is what we ordered. So there's shish kebab, there's chicken kebab. I ordered naan and spinach dip, and then there's this one biryani with chicken, and it was good, but it was just okay. And then nighttime came, and then we had to go to these to the night markets, and we just had to go on a food crawl. So in the night market, I was expecting some retail and souvenir shops, but no, there were food stalls. So there's lok lok, wherein they serve everything on a stick. Then it has to be deep fried or steamed whatsoever. It's kind of like a satay, but this is more of like the pika pika kind. So there's prawn mee, there's also satay, there's rojak stalls all over the place. And look at this toilet. It's ringgit, but yeah, it looks kind of fancy for a toilet too. And then there's kway teow, where there's noodles and what do you call that? Oh my god, toge. But yeah, and these are assorted pika pika as well. It's really good actually. I like this vibe, tasting different kinds of food and then just trying to make it an experience. So here are my friends enjoying the night out, and it did not end here. We also went to a different place called Dean's Maju. It actually is the best nasi kandar place in Penang. As you can see, there's a very long line. I'm not sure why, but we decided to interview a local, or at least someone. So we're here at another food stop, and it's called Dean's Maju. It's quite popular, if you can see. You think we should ask some stranger? What do you guys think? I'm asking you guys. Yeah? You think we should ask some stranger?
Let's try this guy. I think you have that.
That guy?
Yeah.
Can you ask? Hi, I'm making a vlog. Is it okay if I ask you why you're in queue here? Your dinner? You're willing to queue this long for your dinner? Oh, how long have you been trying this food here?
I think it's my fourth time.
Fourth time? Are you a local here?
No,
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. See? And what kind of food are we expecting here?
Indian food.
Indian food made of?
Yeah, Indian local, something like
Oh,
rice and the curry,
okay.
fried chicken.
Fried chicken. So you think we should queue?
Yeah,
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
About how long have you been queuing here?
like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, it's really quick.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, thank you very much for being part of my vlog. So, there you have it. You guys think we should queue? Yeah, maybe we should try it. Okay. See you later. Yeah, since we're already here, it was so traffic. But yeah, okay. I gotta wear my mask now. Bye. And he was right, because it wasn't really long that we were in line, but we're almost there. So it was already 9-ish in the evening, so there's almost nothing left for us to order. But yeah, a good thing there's still chicken and the gravy. So this place reminded me of Try Mo Shawarma Ko in Fairview, where we had to eat shawarma there back when I was still in QC. And this is what's served to us. So they said this is not nasi kandar, but this is the original nasi kandar. So it has to be, with all the gravy and all that. So I really tried. See? And look at my facial expression. It's really good. Best so far that I've tasted. See, we're done eating and there's still a long line. So day 2 has come. This is my OOTD, or was, but I made sure that it was okay to be, too hot. So we are going to Penang Hill. So this is Penang Hill. Penang Hill is a hill that's 2,500 533 feet high, and to get up there, you would need to go through a railway, a funicular railway, or via a tram, which stretches with a track length of 6,549 feet. Yes, it wasn't that filled with people, even if it was a Sunday, because maybe of the situation, but usually this area here is filled with people, and this is just the outside. But before going up, we decided to have breakfast at an A&W at the lobby. So off to the train, we have our tickets already, and it seems to have no line outside, but inside, well, the queue was piling up. So it was quite of a bit of a walk going to the inside, wherein you have to take the tram. So the tram reminds me of Blue Mountains and the Three Sisters in Australia, because we also had to take a tram there. And yeah, of course, I had to take the spot where it's by the window so that I can see the tram move from the station going up the hill. Cool, huh? Yeah, I fast forwarded it a little bit, but it took, I think, 5 minutes from the foot of the hill to the top of the hill. And you can see, you would be able to see the whole of Penang from this view. Pretty impressive, huh? Imagine having to climb that. But yes, there is actually a walking track or a running track for those people who want to climb on foot. So we're almost at the end of the railway, because this is now the top of Penang Hill. Up top, what you're gonna see is a viewing deck, but if you've noticed, it was kind of drizzling, or maybe not drizzling, or maybe drizzling in some areas, but it was just, the view was just not visible. So going to the view deck, yes, of course, there are souvenir stores. Who misses souvenir stores, right? So you just have to get your souvenirs. So this was the viewing deck that I was talking about. See, there's almost nothing to see here, but we stayed long enough for us to be able to see the sky clear and take great photos. Wow. So in this photo, you could already see the whole of Penang. Yeah, so it's time to go down, and the lineup was, don't even talk about it. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take for us to queue in this line, but the good thing is, while we were looking for the end of the line, oh yeah, this is the highest restaurant in Penang because it's on top of the Penang Hill, right? But while we were looking for the end of the line, we saw a sign that you could actually go on fast track. You just have to top up your ticket. So we went on fast track, and we didn't have to go through that long line, and we just alighted the tram going down immediately. Cool, huh? So, I was going to go to the middle of the tram, but no, I said I wanted to sit beside the driver so that I could see it from the other end. So if earlier I was taking a video from the foot of the hill to the top, now I am going to take it from the top to the foot. So yeah, there's Manang Driver. Hi, Manang Driver. And everyone, I thought that I was going to be the only one in the cabin, but no, there were a lot of people. So, it's about to go down now. Whee! It's not scary and it's not fast, okay? So, of course, the same time that it took to go up was also the same time that it took to go down. It's just like a rewind of what happened earlier and a reverse. So I didn't really take a video of the whole footage because, yeah, it's just gonna bore us altogether, right? So after Penang Hill, we decided to go to the outlet stores. So there was a lot to do actually in Penang Hill, because you could go around, go see the scenery, but I'm just not into those things. If you know me, you'd know that I'd rather be indoors in the outlet store or in the malls rather than looking at nature and walking and sweating and all that. So yeah, I'm still in the tram and I'm still talking. I didn't know that the footage of this was very long, but it was really worth it, really. So see, you can see the flora, the fauna. And when I say fauna, yeah, there are monkeys around, really. So it's kind of cool, but it's just not my thing. So more souvenir stops. And to get to the outlet stores, you have to go through the bridge because you are now leaving Penang. So these were the sail-like structures that I was telling you earlier at the start of the video. And this marks the entrance to Penang. So before we go to the outlet stores, we actually went through this very long bridge, and then it made me sleepy, really, because look how long the bridge is. Can you see that? And then you can see IKEA, and then this is Design Village. This is the outlet store that we were going to. So it was kind of like the Genting premium outlet stores, but it had more of the local brands. As you can see, not pretty impressive. So I went to the brands that I knew and that I wanted to check out. Adidas is one, but see the lineup. But yeah, I got something from there. And then I went to the next store. Ed Hardy was closed, so I went to Superdry. I tried to find a cap because I wanted a cap. But no, there's nothing of my style. So I just got something else. And then I went to a Chemi because I wanted to buy beddings. I wanted to, fix up my, look, more OTDs, right? And then snack to coffee before we went to IKEA. But the IKEA trip or IKEA tour will be on the next video, because this will be a whole video in itself. So hope you like this Penang tour video. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Until our next video, beautifuls. Till next time. Bye.